How's it going, YouTube? This is Daniel Moffat, and today we're taking a look at one of my favorite plants. Now, we have a little bit of a mystery on our hands today. So, I have a plant growing in my fish tank, which grows all over Austin, Texas. And there's a little bit of controversy behind it. And I just kind of recently truly understood, like, partially why, is that people will call this taro or elephant's ear or alocasia. Here I have another bigger one growing right here. Take a look at them. Big rounded lobes. Here's the biggest one. But yeah, these grow the world around, and there's a couple different kinds. There's a poisonous kind, and that's the elephant ear. And if we come over here and we take a look at our invasive species guide that I got from the city of Austin for my volunteer work, take a look. It has toxicity warning, can cause irritant if ingested raw. Sap can irritate skin. Description, terrestrial and aquatic plant, green heart-shaped leaves, berries are rare. And it has it listed as elephant's ear. Now, I think part of the problem here might be the distinction between elephant's ear and taro is not easily made by people, even the people who made this guide, potentially. Because if you take a look here, in this picture, you have what they have listed as elephant's ear. But if we go over here to some images I pulled up off the internet, what we have right here isn't they're not great pictures, but they do the job, and I'll tell you why here. So here's a taro. You can see the taro has the rounded lobes. If you could see this one, you would see it's pretty rounded also. But also, here's the joint right here where the veins split off. And here's the leaf joint right here. It's a little higher up. The little U is a little higher up on this one. And they're rounder, and the veins in the center of the plant are just darker in general, usually on taro and callo. These are the edible versions that, people in Hawaii turn into poi, and this is what boba drinks are made out of. But if you come over here, we have another plant, and this is elephant's ear. Now, if you take a look at elephant's ear, these are both alocasias, because alocasia is basically any large plant. There's hundreds of species of alocasias, jungles all over the world. But there's a distinction between them, that some are edible and some are not. Apparently some cause, the irritation in your mouth. So if you look here, these have the white stems in the center, and they have a lot pointier lobes here. So I guess ultimately my question here is, I'm not entirely sure which version I have growing in my tank. We just looked at those pictures before. Those white roots. I mean, there's only one way to find out. If it is elephant's ear and the guide is correct, which, very well may be, we might find out here in a second. I suspect this is taro. They took a picture of taro, and it's what I have in the tank, because if you look in the picture, look how rounded those lobes are. The elephant ear, and there's lots of different species of elephant's ear, and they look almost like holly. Some have like sharp ridges. The plant kind of says, "Don't eat me." And they probably have pretty similar ancestors, so they look very similar. But again, is this what we have in the tank? Or is this what we have in the tank? Because whichever one we have is what this is. Because this is what this is where I got it from. I got it from the city of Austin, a local riverway, as an invasive species. This is the invasive species they're talking about. So I'm going to eat it. We're going to eat it right now. I'm going to take a try. I'm going to bite this leaf for science, and it's okay because there's another little root growing right there, and I want to know. I'm morbidly curious now if this is going to be like, if it is taro, it'll taste nasty, and then I'll touch the sap that comes out, and it'll irritate my skin if it is. So I notice my cats don't eat this one too much, but it could be because they can't get up here, but it could be because it's nasty taro. So I'm gonna try it right now, and we're gonna find out. Zoom out a little. Okay. Should be good. Let's try it. Got a little stock too. Said like, let's look at those symptoms again while I ruminate on what I've just done. Can cause irritation if ingested raw. Irritation. Hmm. Yeah, I would call that irritation. It's tingling a little. Hmm. Wow. Well, I guess in this case they were correct. That is taro. That was not pleasant. No wonder the cats don't eat it. Woo! Wow. Spicy. Wow. I would not recommend that. Wow. I guess I was wrong. That's unfortunate. Man. Now I'd really have to tear it all up. I thought it was taro. That's unfortunate. I hate to kill a plant. I also hate to be wrong. But I was. Got some milk. I don't think it'll kill you. I hope. Let's find out. I'll tell you what, I vomited something pretty fierce, though. Yeah, that was nasty. I gargled some vinegar, and then I drank some leche. It tingles a little. Wow. It's not immediate, too. Catches up to you. I can see that in like a survival setting. That would have been pretty unfortunate. Probably don't have a gallon of milk out in the woods, you know. So yeah, even if it has rounded lobes like that, if the veins are not stark purple, don't eat it because it'll probably be spicy. Wasn't terrible. Just would not recommend it. A good prank maybe. No, don't put this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll get sued. Don't put this in anyone's food. Check back too. I'll do an update video, see if I'm dead in like a little bit, but it's like a different kind of spice. I don't know, it's weird. Now that I'm done, I didn't hate it, but I wouldn't do it again. Now I have to get some actual taro. Time to get some black magic taro.